Hello, this is Pappy Tom with another short story. This is about my youngest son and I. It was on New Year's weekend. We loaded up 55,000 pounds going to Denver and Salt Lake City. Well, we figured the scales would all be closed on the weekend going out to there for a holiday. Well, we get on there, we get going, and we get into a little bit of a snowstorm out in Iowa and had to slow down a little bit and sit a while. And we got out there to North Platte, Nebraska on Interstate 80. They have a way station there on Route 80, and they also have one on the back road, but they don't usually have them both open at one time. Well, we went out there. They was open on Interstate 80. The guy said on the radio, said nobody knew about the one in the back. Nobody was running that way. There wasn't that many trucks on the road and kind of a holiday. So we go back there, and sure enough, it was open. So we pulled down in there. There was a little airport right there. You pull down in there, and they had a restaurant there. You go in there and get something to eat. So we pulled down in there and turned around and got parked in my getting ready to get out of the truck. My son said, "Dad, that guy, I think he's going home. He just got in his car." That was the weighmaster. Well, he got in his car all right, but he didn't go home. He come down there by the truck, got out of his car, and come over there and started talking to us, asked us how we was doing, where we was going. So we're going in here to get something to eat, but we're going to Denver. Oh, okay, well, just give me a minute here to look at your pins and stuff. And he had a flashlight on these things. Had a clipboard, so he looked and seen where all the pins was on where we slide the wheels around to shift the weight. And he said, well, when you're done eating, he says, bring it up on the scale, I want to weigh you. I said, well, there's no sense of getting any heavier. So we went on up there, and then we was heavy, and the fine was $512. So my wife had to go to Western Union and send us some money the next morning. So we had to park the truck, and the next morning we had to go take 10,000 pounds off at a United Van Lines furniture thing. It had a tow motor, a big one, to pick that piece up in the middle. We couldn't find nobody to take that over to Salt Lake for me, going empty. So we went over to Denver, 275 miles, got that off, come back, got the other stuff on, and went back to Salt Lake City. And I'll tell you what, for what that $1,500 that he was paying me to take that 10,000 pound machine, it was going to the people that made them biscuits I hauled back. And they needed another machine because they got so many orders. It was something new at the time. So we got out there and we got that off, and they had a load ready to come back. But that was I forgot to tell you, they put my son in a hotel, put me in the office where the jail was. They didn't put me in a cell. They put me in there, and I could sit around there and wait for the money to come. When we finally got that, and then we got out of there and then we went and moved, took the stuff off the next morning at the United Van Lines. Then we went and got the rest of the stuff all done. But that was kind of cute when that guy says, "Yeah, when you're done eating, I want to weigh you." And I said, "Well, ain't no sense of getting any heavier." And he just looked at me and laughed. But he still took our $512. But anyway, sometimes you just get, things just don't go the way you plan, you know. There's always somebody throws a rag in the fire. So, but I got away with a whole lot of things in the trucking in 50 years, but that's just one that didn't work. Okay, I thought I'd throw that in there. Have a great day. Stay healthy. And it's time for a little sip. And I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye.